And the first crime analyst ever at the Crosse Police Department is already changing the way the department solves crimes.
News 8's Scott Behrens tells us how she's using past data to predict future crimes.
Martha and Mike, it's been less than a month since the police department hired their crime analyst, and she's already made her first successful prediction.
Like the nerdy part of police work.
Crime analyst Nicole Popovich always knew she wanted to work in law enforcement.
My older brother is a police officer back in my hometown, and he's, I guess you could say, my role model, and he kind of got me into the field.
But she didn't want to be a police officer.
Okay, I know I don't want to be a police officer. I don't think I could handle that, and I give props to every single person who does it. But I wanted to help in a different way.
That's when she discovered being a crime analyst.
It's like kind of like data collection.
Popovich looks at data from police reports to find patterns.
I keep a master sheet of like all the burglaries that happen, and I look for similar patterns within them. Whether it's the day of the week, time of the day that it happened, maybe like the MO, like how an individual tried to enter in a residence or like vehicle, that kind of thing.
The idea is simple. If Popovich can spot where a criminal has been, she might be able to predict where they're going to be next.
If it's happened over a period of time, I try to predict when it would happen again. That way I can inform the patrol officers and try to prevent it from happening again.
And just last week, she successfully predicted a burglary.
Just kind of told the patrol officers, like, hey, watch out for this because it could potentially happen again over the weekend since I wouldn't be here. And sure enough, it did happen, and we were able to identify the individual involved.
Popovich says it feels good that her data analysis is making a difference.
Anything that I can do to help the patrol officers, that's the whole point of my job. I'm kind of like a supplement to them. I want to make their job a little bit easier.
So far, Popovich has been focusing on burglaries, and she's hoping to soon expand her focus to also include narcotics and gun violence. She's building a database with the details of all those crimes, and the more data she collects, the better and more accurate the database will be.
Okay, thanks a lot, Scott. And the police department says so far things are going great, and Popovich is already an asset to the department.